So I found this post on the Pokey Investing subreddit that I wanted to share with you all. I really like these videos where people show off their investments, show some pictures of their investments, and talk about what they've been doing. I find it very interesting to see other people's perspective on things and just to see what other people are investing into. So the title of this post is Doesn't Feel Real. So let's take a look at their pictures here. So first is a screenshot of their collector app. Honestly, you guys, maybe I should, make my own collector app and start tracking my stuff. But I don't know. I just haven't cared to open up an account and add all the stuff. I just have mine on a Google spreadsheet, to be honest. But maybe I'll do it. But anyways, here you can see they have a total value of $81,417. So a pretty large investment. Here are some of their top most valuable products here. So they have a Lost Origin Booster Box case, a Brilliant Stars Booster Box case, a Paldea Evolved Booster Box case, and an Evolving Skies Booster Box. And here they give some pictures, or I guess after this, they give some pictures of like the actual stuff. But here they at least show like their gains, which is the more interesting part, because a lot of people just show just a screenshot of like the overview of how much their whole collection is worth. But here it actually shows, or they actually take a screenshot of the gains. So you can see here they paid about $20,000 and their total market value is $69,585. Not exactly sure why there's a difference of prices here, or a difference of value, 81,000 here, and here it's different. I'm not really sure. Maybe they sold some stuff off. I don't know. But their returns here show around 250%, or $49,635. So very good gains. I mean, 248%. And you'll see in the time frame they did this, it was not that long ago when they started this. So in a short period of time, they've made some significant gains. Obviously, you can argue, oh, it's not actual gains until you sell it. Yeah, we get it. But in this market, let's be honest here, it's not that hard to sell stuff. So here's some pictures of the stuff they have. So seeing this makes me cringe a little bit, because I don't know I think there's more Lost Origin booster bundles under these boxes, but okay, I don't go extreme, to I guess store my stuff. You guys see me. I use cardboard boxes. I use cases, like empty cases. But putting booster boxes like this, I don't know. It kind of cringes me. Booster bundles, I think it's okay doing this. Mini tins, I think putting mini tins and booster bundles are fine, but these booster boxes, I would put them in a separate box. Other stuff like this, I think is okay, but the booster boxes, I would encourage this person to put it in another box. Don't put it with these things, man. I would put this in a separate box more safely. These other smaller things, they're not going to get damaged as easily, and I would put a little bit more care to maybe put these somewhere else, but everything else here is fine. The booster bundles, Lost Origin booster bundles, they have a ton of them. I believe these are 151 mini tins. Obviously, 151 are just mini tins in general aren't very liquid, but it's mainly just the packs inside, and I believe there's 2 of them. Not exactly sure what mini tins these are. You guys can let me know down in the comments. I'm not very well versed in the types of mini tins. I know there's a ton of them out there, so I don't know exactly which one this is. So next here they have some booster boxes. So what is this? Is this Surging Sparks? Surging Sparks, I think, right? I hope I'm right. Surging Sparks? I think so, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't, I have Surging Sparks booster boxes, and I forget what the top looks like. But this is Twilight Masquerade right here. So here's another tub here. They have some Silver Tempest booster bundles. I wonder where they got these from. Probably Pokemon Center or something, because, I mean, unless they're just clearing out shelves, because other than that, like, why would you buy booster bundles back then, right? So maybe they got these from Pokemon Center or something. Some mini tins, or not mini tins, just regular tins, Crown Zenith tins here. Some other booster bundles, a Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box. Maybe they were just clearing out shelves, because I'm just looking at the type of products here. Crown Zenith tins, a random ETB, Silver Tempest booster bundles. Maybe they're catching restocks or something. Here, some Evolving Skies ETBs, 151 UPC, a random Lost Origin booster bundle, some more 151 mini tins, and some of these tins, which I'm not exactly sure what packs they have, but I'm pretty sure this is Sword and Shield, because they're V cards. And here they have more booster bundles. It looks like they really like booster bundles, which obviously has done extremely well. 151. I mean, they're north of $100, I believe, at this point. Obsidian Flames booster bundles, I think those are pretty expensive as well. And lastly here, more mini tins. This person is a mini tin fanatic, and these are some Crown Zenith mini tins, I believe. I think Crown Zenith has them already. More Crown Zenith tins, more booster bundles, which I can't tell which ones these are. And the same thing. This person, I mean, it's fine, I guess, if they're not moving around like this tub, but put the booster box in another box. Like, I beg this person, please put them in another container. Just booster boxes themselves. Like, don't put it with all this other stuff. Booster bundles, mini tins. Like, it's fine to put these together, but the booster box I would just put in another separate container. Then they have another one here. They have another Chilling Rain one, which seems like, are these the same booster box that they had in the first picture? I don't know. But anyways, pretty good stuff here. They have a lot of more smaller products, mini tins, booster bundles. Booster bundles are pretty liquid. Mini tins are not that liquid. Tins are okay. Mini tins are usually, if you're gonna sell, I mean, mini tins. I mean, I haven't tried to, but at that point, I don't know if there's any huge premium with these. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe the Gengar probably is worth, a higher amount. I'm pretty sure that's a Gengar 151 mini tin artwork, right? Those probably hold a premium, but the other ones, there's no premium, honestly. Obviously, just you can keep it as a mini tin as long as possible, but for the most part, they're probably just easier to sell at loose pack, price. But hey, you can try to sell a mini tin. If there's a little more value, don't open it up. I got into Pokemon in the start of 2023. So this is only 2 years ago when they started, and they saw a 250% gain. Every year I invest in an asset class and pour as much as disposable income into it and see if it makes me money in years to come. I'll be honest, that is not the worst idea ever. It might sound like risky, but hey, if this person has fun doing it, and Pokemon, I mean, I don't think that was a bad idea. And obviously, looking at the returns, it was a great idea. But I don't think that's actually a terrible strategy to say, you know what, I have this extra, disposable income. I'm gonna try to see, and you can say, put a more risk with this money, just to see what happens. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea. This year I chose stocks since I haven't been able to get MSRP stuff anymore. Well, I guess stocks, I mean, that's just a normal, thing to invest into unless they're doing like more risky stuff. But anyways, I'm pushed out of Pokemon with all new competition, but I'm glad I got what I got when I could. Just wanted to share as an investor always hold. So yeah, it seems like they got a lot of stuff just before things went crazy, like the 151 mini tins, a lot of the Sword and Shield stuff. They were probably catching restocks and things like that. But yeah, now, I mean, if you have been in the market since, Surging Sparks, MSRP, and all those things, not really possible. So let's just read some of the comments here and we'll be done. That's one good return. Yep, I mean, the return is 250% in a couple years. It's crazy. Here we see the Poke investing sub in full swing. A respectable collection, a large appreciation in value, 0 upvotes. A bunch of people saying just wait till you try to sell. He's got to sell like 5 products to be even with what he says he put in. You couldn't even get these returns in anything but gambling, and none of this was a real gamble. Good work, man. Enjoy your returns. Ignore all these ignorant people. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this space that'll always come and fish in the comments and try to say, oh, you didn't make any money till you sell. Guys, it's really not hard to sell this stuff, and this person has 151 mini tins. They have Evolving Skies. They have Sword and Shield booster boxes, booster bundles. These are things that are very easy to sell, to be honest. So people saying, oh, you can't sell this, yes, you can. People are such haters and act like liquidation will be a challenge. It won't be if you sell at 80%, which is still absolutely crazy profit. Congratulations. Don't let the hate keep you down, bro. Yeah, 80%. A lot of stores are buying at 75 to 80% cash. And all this stuff, the out of print stuff, I bet you a lot of the stores near you do not have the stuff. And they will buy at 75, 80%, especially out of print stuff, Lost Origin booster bundles, Silver Tempest booster bundles. They will buy it at 75 or 80%, most stores. And like I said, they probably don't have it and they can't order from distribution. So these things, very liquid. 151, I bet you pretty much any store at all times in any market will buy 151. It's just one of those sets. It's like Evolving Skies. They'll probably just always buy it regardless. Crown Zenith, same thing. This person has very liquid stuff, so this person should have no issue selling, to be honest. All this stuff, Obsidian Flames is pretty like popular. All this stuff, very liquid. So Yeah, any of these people in the comments, and I see in some of these other, collection or investment types of posts in the comments where people say, "Oh, you can't sell him. It's gonna take forever." You can sell a large amount in probably a few months. You could honestly, if this person wanted to, they could probably sell all of this product within a month. I truly believe it's very possible. If they wanted to do that, I think it'd be very easy to. So just want to show you guys this. I really like these types of posts where they show some of their collection and show off this stuff and have a little bit of a background. I find it very interesting. So just wanted to share this post with you all. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.